Morning, boys and girls. It's October 28th. Big Ron climbing in Kimchi. Just changed the chain. I was filming a little bit there, and of course, as soon as I got up and filmed what I wanted to, the chain went dull on it. Anyway, he's gonna mow some of this stuff. We got some larch and spruce right here. We're just finishing up this job in Parker, PA. We actually have another block right beside it to do. Some nice larch stuff here. Show you how old Kimchi works. Ronnie's getting pretty handy on her. We've got big fat piles of wood over here on my deck. We hit our quota here. Oh, the beginning of the week we haven't been able to haul any hardwood, so we've been piling that up. We've got lots of wood and no place to haul it, you know. But I just talked to the wood procurement guy. He said things are starting to look up a little bit, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully things will get a little better. I got the one crew, my son's crew, Dano and Opie, they're cutting logs for a couple different sawmills. So kind of got them out of wood production for now, you know. Look at that little rascal go, huh? Yeah, we gotta figure on either putting some single grouser pads on that thing, or getting some Montana track claw things for it or something. It'll probably start snowing here any time, so. Oh, she's such a dainty little thing, isn't she? Look at her go. Pretty and beautiful girl. The thing's so stinking small and quiet. If we were standing beside the big buncher with the hot saw running, I don't think you could hear me. This thing's so fluffy. She's a fluffy little girl. This thing works good though, really, you know? It really does. The Amish like this larch. Makes beautiful paneling and whatnot. Bad to get out of the way from these streets. He'll get himself a hole poked up in here, and then he'll just go right back that face. Get the rest of them. Isn't that cool though? You can reach right around the tree. You know, that's nice. Little sucker works good. I'll tell you what, he mows some wood with it. Boy, I'll tell you, I mean, I got a pile of wood over here. I'll show you here. Again, we haven't been able to truck it as readily as I'd like to, but I think we still ended up trucking 18 or 19 loads so far. I got trucks coming today, but I mean, I got a lot of wood piled up. I probably got 15, 18 loads here on the deck, maybe more. Ronnie cut it all with little Kimmy. Kimmy's a pretty and beautiful girl. So we're hoping things will get a little better here with our quotas and all that fun stuff. Been a rough year. I guess it's not only us. I talked to a lot of other people in the industry. They're hurting too. But this wet weather will help slow down the supply chain. Especially around here, because there's a lot of people that work by hand yet, and they don't like working in the rain, obviously. There's some quake. It's going to a scrag mill. And then there's some pine pulp down there. I'm trying to make as little of as I can. Some nice larch logs. They're going to a couple different Dutch mills. Hopefully going to ship 4 or 5 of them today. Some more 12-foot stock going for fence posts, treated products. A few hardwood logs left over here. Not much for any quality hardwood. This place was boned pretty hard back, I think 8 years ago. They took out about every grade stick they could find, but you know, we still make some low grade logs, ties, stuff like that, out of the stuff that they didn't want. But most of the hardwood in here looks like that stuff. It's just lumpy, bumpy pole wood, you know. Take a piece of scrag wood out of the butt, top piece goes into wood, you know. But better than having it all bulldozed. This is going to be a limestone quarry, so they're not going to mess around. They're just going to strip it. They say there's 30 years worth of limestone in this thing. So we'll go back over here and see if we get Ronnie chop a few more down. Here's the old JCB Backham hoe. I brought that in to spread gravel on the road. There's Grapple Kitty. She's resting. So she does best. Actually, it runs good. We just don't use it very much. When I got it, we used to use it quite a bit 5 or 6 years ago before we got into these track machines. These track machines really are the cat's meow. They work good. Alright, I gotta get back to work here soon. Actually, I didn't even start it. I got here late and I didn't even get my shovel fired up yet. Thought I'd get a video of cutting this stuff right by the road here. I didn't have to walk 5,000 miles back in the bush. I just think this little thing's impressive for what it is. I'm really, really happy with it. It really has. Excuse me, I'm yawning. It really has exceeded. I kind of knew it would work, but happy to announce it works better than we thought it would, I think, you know. See how he reaches in behind that? Don't even have to move the machine. That's the beauty of, like, with the hot saw, of course you wouldn't have to double cut this size wood, but if you get into a situation where you got a double cut, this thing's almost better because you don't have to move the machine. With that dangle head, you can just kind of rotate the head behind the tree, you know? Works very good. You don't cut your spring poles. You don't have to worry about smashing your teeth out doing it by hand. I was over in New Zealand, believe it or not, Australia, New Zealand this spring, and there's a lot of these machines running over. You know, this type of setup, cutting all that plantation, that radiator pine. It's actually it's Monterey pine. It looks a lot like our white pine. I don't know. It looks awful close, but I got up close looking at it. I'm like, oh my goodness, this looks like what, you know, our white pine. But it's Monterey pine, which I guess is native to Monterey, California, in that region out west. I don't know. It looks like our eastern white pine. I don't know. But that's what they plant over there in Australia and New Zealand. They have just literally millions of hectares planted in that. And they have quite a impressive forestry, you know, system over there. There's a lot of logging going on, a lot of trucks going down the road. But you see these little excavators, you'll see them fixed up, you know, like this, just doing this, and then loading and, you know, just regular log grapples on them, working in the landings too. It really is a cheap alternative. Again, I'm not knocking the big machines, I own them, but this thing's ideal for doing this stuff. It really is. I gotta do something with my boom lights. We got them all whacked off. I gotta build a shroud to put them under so they don't get knocked off. See how he rolls that thing right around? That's kind of neat, ain't it? Impresses me. It really handles it well for a 160. I mean, I had some guys asking me some questions on the YouTube channel thing there about, you know, wow, it handles it pretty good. I mean, it bounces around a little more than obviously a big machine would, but I don't know. I think it does good. I'm impressed with it. I mean, it's a pretty good sized tree. And you'll watch, I'll, you know, see that thing popping around or wanting to tip over or anything. It's very well balanced, really, for a little dinky thing. Looks good. It's nice too. You pick up all those twigs and sticks, especially with those stupid street pads on. You gotta kind of keep your pathway cleared pretty good, or spin. You get on a green maple or something, it'll just spin. That's how she works, boys. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, I gotta get my ass to work. I got lots of wood to cut up. Got trucks coming. Witchy's coming in with another big fat drag. He's gonna be ticked off of me because I can't manage to get my butt here early enough. Alright. Well, hope you enjoy it. And we'll talk soon. Ta-ta!